And my friend, I'm gonna play a little piano. If you have a request, put it out there. I'll try to do my best. Other than that, hanging out in between students. I've got 10, 15 minutes, I think. Maybe longer if they don't show up. How's your elbow?
Oh, you mean the bicep?
Yeah.
Get better.
Getting better?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm actually going to go get a little cardio.
Also, I am live, so don't say anything incriminating. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just hanging out between students.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Yeah, man. Just came to say hey, see what's going on.
Cool. Same old, just teaching. Having fun.
Of course.
Next workshop is, I think, the 5th? No, that can't be right, because the 3rd.
June?
Yeah.
Let me look at the calendar.
Been having a younger
Saturday workshop?
Yeah.
What we talking about, the 7th?
That sounds about right.
What are you grooving with that day?
They're really not they're not structured anymore. They used to be structured, and I found that people enjoyed that, but only certain players would show up. And now it's just an open jam. So anybody who shows up on Saturday, the idea is, let's say I wanted to play, I don't know, Piano Man. You know, I was like going through the whole thing, and everybody gets through, and they're like, cool, well, what do we do right? What do we do wrong? How can you help me figure out the chords? So if you've been working on a song by band and you want to chart it out, we can do that. If you just want to show everybody, it helps you to be able to learn how to explain.
I ever do, the one song that I ever goof off with is the one that I've heard since I was a little boy, and that's Grease, and it's
Yeah.
Because I had to go, because I've never been able to form my fingers real good on it. So I know where certain notes are. I go.
Yeah, we've been having a bunch of kids show up. So if they're doing something on here, I think one of the kids that did it last time we were here was really cute. He was doing, like, it was like Stand By Me or lean on me or something. And the chord progression was super simple. And he kept screwing up the chord progression. And then I tried to correct him, and he was like, "Nope, this is it." So we all kept doing it the way that he told us. It was so cute.
It to his ears.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He felt it. We were like, "All right, go with it, little buddy."
I've heard breezing since I was about 9 or 10 years old. My mom used to play jazz.
Are we talking like George Benson?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Da-da,
And it.
da-da. What key would that be in? Probably E flat major.
It's ridiculous because my mom would play all this jazz and I couldn't sleep. And then and now I'm 9, 10 years old. By the time I turned 17, guess what? I couldn't sleep without immediately.
Yeah.
But when I listen to some of these complex jazz players, Wes Montgomery, I don't think is complex. Not the way he plays, because he plays.
Wes Montgomery?
Yeah.
I
don't think he's complex at all. I may not.
I love the
But
phrasings.
I started
The tapping the rhythm with it.
using my thumb.
Yeah.
Cause I don't use a pick anymore because of Wes Montgomery.
Have you ever watched Ron Jackson on YouTube channel? If I had to guess where he is, I would say like New York or Chicago, somewhere. He's always doing a gig or something.
Okay.
Ron Jackson. Tell him Wago sent you.
What time is that?
Generally in the morning, like 8:39, he'll go on. He shoots for
your workshop.
the workshop. 4 o'clock is the ukulele section, and then like for around 5:30 we switch over to full band.
Okay.
So it's a family ukulele thing, so people could come and learn basic chords. The whole idea is to teach people music, so they have a vocabulary and they have fun with music. You know what? I do not frequent that establishment. The stuff that I do in my personal life, I tend to refrain from alcohol and drugs.
I don't
So,
drink.
yeah,
I
yeah,
stopped drinking beer a while back because
Yeah.
I was born with Tourette's and I was raised with it drug free.
yeah.
Got into the army.
Oh, buddy.
It was against regulations. They didn't have me in the army, but thank you, Lord Jesus, I got through. The Lord got me through,
Right on.
and it was cool. But yeah, it's like okay. I found it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's not compatible with me either. I just kind of did it on my own. Hey, Duck, what's up? I'm just playing right now, just hanging out, talking to some local awesomeness. I'd love to see you at a workshop if can.
Yeah, man. God
Cool.
bless.
Aloha.
Good to see
Be
you, bro.
well.
Aloha. You too, bro.
And other than that, just working on some scales, working between when students about to come. Do you have any questions about music or music theory? I'd love to answer them. Other than that, we're looking for members, and I don't know, throw a buck in my cup if you got it to. That'd be amazing. I got a feeling everything gonna be alright. I hit the ceiling. That's right. I've been leaving love at the door. 'Cause I know there's something more. Whoa, something, many more. I'm feeling right now. Hi, Rachel. How you doing? I felt like playing some music, but the iPad pooped the bed. That's right. iPad pooped the bed. Uh-huh. My hands don't work. Wonder where my student is. Very odd. I've had 4 people. I mean, is it a holiday today? Did the internet go down? Those are my only 2. Holiday or the internet went down. People are unable to use GPS. I don't know. Oh, digga do. Oh, la 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 la. Let's see. If I was gonna play with something and have fun, ooh, what would that be on piano? As I don't really know. Rhythm and drums only? Well, yeah, duh. Let's do that. I'm using some program called wikiloops.com. My buddy Zach showed it to me. I've only used it once. And let's see here. I don't really know how to look this stuff up. Maybe if I clap? Nope. That didn't work. I despise technology. I wish I was smarter. Oh, do I have to sign in? Can I give you some money? Would that make things better? Ooh. I felt like Stevie for a second. For once in my life, there's someone that needs me. Why doesn't anything ever work for me? Alright, well, looks like we're not logging in. Get over it. Try this, the newly added. Oh my god, yes. Did this work?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One and dum. Smooth jazz brushes. Okay. Hopefully it's just brushes. And a metronome. Just brushes and a metronome. Close. I like it though. It'd be nice to have something that's in has other instruments too. Ooh, odd man out. This seems fun. Hey Gage, how you doing? I'm just hanging out on piano. Aloha outer space. Welcome. Thank you for the flower. Very nice. Jolene, how you doing? Oh yeah, from Saskatchewan, Canada. Welcome to you. Again, sorry about America. I apologize, eh? I'm playing on something called WikiLoops. It's got songs on here. I'm seeing if I can play over the top of it. All of them are kind of uploaded by individuals like myself or artists who record stuff, and I don't know. Jazz is a little bit too weird and out there. There are a lot of like drop beats here, so it's hard to actually get a groove on. Unless I'm crazy, maybe I should count. Tear the roof off the sucker. Every time I hear this beat, I think 2001 now. All right, funky backing track. It's funkified. You know what? I don't think I like the drums, just the drum stuff. How do I get it off of here? How do I get everything on? Yeah. I don't know how to work this program. What a bummer. Backing tracks. Does anybody know how to work WikiLeaks here? Been missing the live show? Yeah. Life happens. Come back whenever you can. Be fun. Also, if you want to sign up to be a member, you're more than welcome. That helps support my dream, and then it makes it a little bit more intimate. There's only so many people on the members feed. Here, there's anywhere from 7 to 30 people. Usually people are really spamming the stuff. It does smell like Team Spirit. Welcome to you. No. Mostly 5 chords. I just want to kind of doodle exact matches only. Bass drums and I don't know. What are we looking at here? What is the deal? Alright, let's see what this sounds like. The Ripples. Dan Diplo. Sus, or a 9 because it's a minor. There's a G9 and an A minor 7 with a B in there, so it's A minor 7 with a 9. Little Andaluvian there. Hey, how you doing, Catherine? Let's play drums. Yeah? I like playing drums. I was working on Teen Spirit for one of my students. They're coming back next month, so maybe I'll throw that one out there on drums. That'll be fun. Dave Grohl did a very straight beat, but like made it look super hard. Him and his hair everywhere. Ah, the 90s. Gee golly. Or was that 2000? I don't know. I'm old now. Bummer. Let us see. That program I was using is called Wiki Loops. I have a hard time using technology. It's probably a great application or a website. I just can never really figure out how to use anything like that. Came in late. Was that? Oh, that was something off WikiLeaks. I just took somebody's random backing track and I was noodling over it. I was in the key of A minor or C major, all white keys, and then eventually they went to E major. Because anytime you have a minor chord, which is a 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and 1. Anytime you have this and you put back in the natural seventh from its common chord buddy, A minor's closest chord to an A minor is an A major. Well, this is called Ionian. This is called Aeolian. When you put back in the lending tone, every chord that's a triad puts back in that note. So it makes all the chords cool. Rather than A minor and then having a B diminished, when we go to our next chord, which should be a C major, we make it a C augmented. Woo! Listen to all that tension that's derived. And then when we play the D, gorgeous. The E that we have here, when we had this E for the E minor, is now an E major. It's no longer a minor chord, it's a completely different common chord. The next tone we had was an F, but since we have our note in here, which is our A, it stays. F major builds a lot of tension too from the minor, from the major there. And then our last chord, rather than going to just a G major and then back to our A, we do a G diminished. Dear God. And these chords, when we flatten these notes, go wonderfully back into A minor. So you could play a whole song never touching the G sharp, you know, like A minor, like that person was. And eventually, after a lot of it, they went to an E minor 7 to break up the weirdness. And then they went back to the A minor. Then the G in the bass, then the F, and then they went to an E major. And that really pulled the sway from the whole song from being charismatic and the G natural to it. G sharp. Hope you enjoyed that. I know you didn't ask for it, but this is a music channel. I so desperately want to teach music. I wish my students show it. I have a student that should be here right now, but they are not. Is today a holiday or did something happen? I've had 5 students call off. I've been teaching consistently for 3 years, never missed a day. Not one. Oh no, I did. I had to call in for something. That's right. I had to drive over the mountain, over the volcano. Yeah, a little too much, but yeah, I was just trying to think of a song. Catherine, what kind of music do you listen to? What do you like? Down, go ahead and diddly do. It's alright. What's the name of that song? I know it's White Bread Petty. Sooner or later. Oh, it's called Breakdown. How funny. Do 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 do. Breakdown. Is that the name of it? I don't think it is. Breakdown's alright. I don't know how Tom Petty will sound on a piano. Well, I won't back down. I guess I don't know enough Tom Petty. You like country? Cool! Do you live below the Mason-Dixon line? Can we play 21 questions? Although I don't want to dox you. You don't have to answer anything I'm talking about. Just say, move on, buddy. Hey, guy with the beard, play something. Well, I got a real treat for you. I hope it is. I got a real treat for me. I'm going to enjoy this. I haven't... About 2 months ago, I played a song from this artist. I don't even know if I'll be able to play this. I've never played it on piano, but what the hell? Life's short. Oh. Hold on, I gotta. This is from my students. I won't leave it. I guess it is a holiday. Is it a holiday right now? Like, is today a holiday? It's a holiday weekend? Well, I just moved back the invoice for one of my students. They've been with me for 2.5 years. I can move back an invoice for them. That's what's up with the what's up, folks. You do people right. Maybe. I was just trying to do the right thing. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared neath the stars above. For a moment, all the world seemed right. Thought that you could, that you'd ever say goodbye. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. Could have missed the pain that I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything for a moment. I got the king. If I'd only known how that king would fall, hey, oh, well, what's to say? You know, I might have changed it all, and now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives better left to chance. Could have missed the pain that I'd have had to miss the dance. Yes, my life's better left to chance. Could have missed the pain that I'd have had to miss the Had a very Genesis ending. Yeah, I love this song too. My mom and sister met Garth. I grew up as a boy in Nashville, so all the country people were just normal people to us. I know it's a weird thing to say, but like just seeing Johnny Cash and all that, it was just normal. Long story short, my mom's Garth's mother's name is Colleen. My sister's name is Colleen, and there was a miscommunication in a store one time. And long story short, they met Garth and his mom, and they were super nice people. At least that's the story I recall here. sunshine was hard. Tell the nighttime from the day. When you're losing all your high and lows, and it's funny how that feeling goes away. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you now. You better let somebody love you, yeah. You better let somebody love you, yeah, yeah. You better let somebody love. Try doing substitutions. Desperado. You know what? I do enjoy playing music more than hey Mark. Before it's too late. Yeah, right. Those harmonies. It's just one of those bands, you know. They did it and they did it right. Now, if you watch behind the scenes, Glenn and Don were just like anybody who spends too much time together. Right? That's not right at all. I don't remember this one. Sometimes late at night. I lie awake and watch her sleep. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the lights, lay there in the dark, and the thought crosses my mind. If I never wake in the morning, that's right. Would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? If tomorrow never comes, is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last? Tomorrow never comes. 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I love them. And now, with regret, my true feelings for them never were revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much I love. And avoid circumstance, 'cause there's no second chance to tell them how I feel. If tomorrow never comes, don't you know how much I love her? Better trying every day to show them every way that they're my only ones. And if my time on earth were through, she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of. Tomorrow never comes. PAC? No. Standing outside the fire. I do like that one. I don't know if I'd be able to pull that off on piano though. In fact, I haven't listened to this stuff since I was a boy, but it brings back a lot of funny memories. Standing outside the fire, huh? Well, it just so happens I have a guitar close by. And the need to be demonetized. What? There's a capo? I don't think so. Really? What? Capo? Okay. All right. I don't know if I'm going to remember this one. This should be interesting. There's so many flashing things on the screen. There's really a capo. I'm just not going to play in the capo. Although I can play with that. What's an A? Cars thing's so damn high. Oh yeah, let me throw a dice capo. Come here. Not always used to this. Yep. Car trips in the minivan with no windows down. Parents smoking Vantages, cigarettes. Never being able to stop on road trips. Ooh, it's a hard follow, actually. To when you're standing outside the blind. Garth Brooks. That would have made me a little misty-eyed singing it. I haven't thought about that since I was a boy. Where are my students? Is this the holiday? What's going on? Oh, yeah, Mark. 3 years younger. Yeah, it makes sense. These are the songs. If you grew up in the South, you definitely know who Garth Brooks is. Except it's been so long, and I only really remember the first 2 albums. The one with the red checkers and the brown one with him in a shirt. Oh, I like this one. I wonder if I could play this one. I like money, though. That's a pretty big minus, folks. Say you're satisfied to make each day pull the rapids. Well, then dance within the tide, and I will sail my vessel to the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach your destination if I never try, so I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Uh-oh, bridge. and there's bound to be rough waters, and I know I'll take some falls, with the good Lord as my captain, I can make it through them all. Key change, and I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never fly, so I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, till the river runs dry. Yeah, Garth Brooks, what a great writer. Tell you what, I haven't thought of Garth Brooks in quite a long time. All right, let me look at my schedule really quick. I have only had 1 student show up today, and I'm supposed to have 12 students. Today's a real bummer. I didn't know today was a holiday. However, I've taught for 3 years, and every one of my students knows that I show up for holidays regardless, because I don't celebrate holidays. I don't give in to capitalism. Although, I learned a valuable lesson in just giving up in the last month. So maybe I should just start buying Hallmark cards and sending them out, and like buying stuff for Jesus' birthday or Santa Claus. I guess it doesn't matter at a certain point. Anyway, I'm gonna play a song. What is that song? Is that Light Up or Leave Me Alone? Light up or leave me alone. I assume it's an A. It's not an A. Oh, that's a good. No, I'm not gonna pay you money. You nuts. I'm broke, say. All right. Aloha. I get the opportunity to teach. Aloha, everyone. Be well, have a good day, and have fun on this apparently a